Hey everybody, welcome to the channel today. Thank you so much for joining me. So I am going to be talking about our very own DIY homemade chicken feed. And this is the very first time I'm going to be making this. I have done some extensive, exhaustive research, and I think I finally settled on a recipe that I want to use that I think will provide a complete source of nutrition for our girls. I definitely did some, like I said, extensive research on the subject, and it can be very overwhelming. So I'm going to share with you the ingredients that we're going to use, and then I'll go ahead and assemble it. But I was looking for something that was a little bit simpler, because some of the recipes can be very involved and very overwhelming, to be completely honest. So so just kind of diving in, the first thing that we'll be using is peas, and peas are a good source of protein. They can be split or whole. I think split is recommended, but at our local feed supply store, they only had whole peas. So what I'm going to do is I'll just weigh them out, and then I'm going to smash them up with a rolling pin. I know that seems like a little bit more work, but I'll make sure to get split peas next time. Split peas are just a little bit better for them to eat and also digest. So but they are also a good source of some vitamins: A, C, K, niacin, folate, calcium, magnesium, iron. So something to kind of everything that they need for their bodies for good nutrition. The next ingredient we'll use will be oats, and oats are also a good source of antioxidants, protein, and vitamins, which also contribute to their overall health. And they also provide a good source of energy and can help also improve the immune system. They have iron, magnesium, zinc, and calcium. And then we're also going to use barley, which is high in fiber and can help aid in digestion. We all know how good fiber is for our digestive system. And then also wheat, which is a really good source of energy, as well as protein and amino acids, more so than corn, in fact. So, and this can also aid in digestive health and help the functioning of their gizzard, which they also need. With their gizzard plays a huge role in digestion. And it's also rich in lysine and tryptophan, which will help with growth and egg production. And then we also have alfalfa pellets, and alfalfa pellets are really good for calcium, potassium. They've got phosphorus, magnesium, iron, selenium. It just supports their overall health and their egg quality. And alfalfa pellets are very high in carotenoids. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Which, if you know what that is, it helps to enhance the color of their yolks. It gives them that real pretty, kind of golden, almost orangey color in their egg yolks. And anything like your tomatoes or carrots, red cabbage, anything like that is really high in carotenoids, and it gives the eggs that real pretty orange color that everybody loves to see in their egg yolks. So, and then also kelp. Kelp is another one that's got some essential nutrients, including your omega-3s. It's also got vitamins and minerals in it as well, but definitely the omega-3s is a big one. That enhances their health, plus egg quality. Everybody wants omega-3s in their eggs. So, and then of course what they eat goes into their eggs, and then we eat their eggs. So you are what you eat, basically, when it comes to that. Also, the kelp can help with their feather quality, and the kelp and the alfalfa pellets are especially beneficial in winter, maybe when there's a shortage of greens. And then another thing that we're going to be using is Brewer's yeast, and good thing for Brewer's yeast is it's rich in B vitamins and also probiotics, which is really beneficial for their gut health. And then also, I'm going to be using Poultry Nutri-Balance, which is also like a complete vitamin and mineral supplement. It's got vitamins A, D3, E, and then minerals like your calcium, your phosphorus, which just it helps support growth and overall egg quality as well. And then I'm also going to be using oregano, chili flakes, thyme, and sage. And all these spices or seasonings, if you will, are really rich in antioxidants, and then they're antibacterial, antiviral, antimicrobial, help support overall health, immune system, and can even help with parasites. So just, you know, just one more thing to throw in there to help support their overall health and immune system and well-being. So, and this overall is going to be, I think, it's about a 17% protein. And as you know, for feed for layers, you want a minimum of 16%. And then definitely, I'm still going to keep out the free choice calcium. My girls get the oyster shell flakes, and then they also get the crushed limestone variety. Then I also give them their own eggshells. I feed them those back to them as well. So they can kind of pick whatever they want. And then also in that tray, actually directly behind me, there's a tray of grit. So I always give them grit. And we're gonna try this feed and we're gonna see how it goes. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it all together and we'll go from there. All right, so that is our first batch of homemade chicken feed. I will leave a recipe of exactly what I used and how much in the description of the video. And it's just this is a 27-gallon tote. And actually I probably have enough room in here to do 2 batches of this if I really wanted to, but we're gonna try 1 batch and see how it goes. A couple of things, the alfalfa pellets, they are super hard to smash up. Definitely a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. So we're going to get one of those grain mill grinders to see if that'll maybe make it a little bit easier. And then the same with the peas. Definitely would recommend going with split peas. I threw some of these whole peas out into the run for my chickens and they gobbled them up. So there probably isn't going to be an issue with them eating them. But from what I read, split peas are just a little bit easier for them to digest and absorb more nutrients out of them when they're split versus whole. But other than that, I mean, they're still going to get plenty of nutritional value out of the peas. And the same with the alfalfa pellets. I tried to get it as small as I could. My chickens will not eat them whole, so if you have a way to smash them up or if you have a way to buy them already smashed, I'm definitely going to do a little bit more research. But those are just 2 quick lessons learned already just for making this. It has taken me a while to do it because I had to do all that extra work with smashing everything up. But I will post another video and let you guys know how my chickens like it. My chickens are a little bit picky, so who knows how it's going to work out, and I might need to adjust accordingly. But thank you so much for joining me in this episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, or if y'all have any thoughts or suggestions to share. I would love to hear it, and I'm all ears. Thanks for watching Kings on the Hill. Have a great day. See you next time.